From the first family came both devotion and defiance. Two brothers brought offerings before God, and the choices they made changed the course of human history. This is the story of Cain and Abel, and how life continued after loss. Adam knew his wife Eve, and she conceived and gave birth to a son. She named him Cain, saying that with the help of the Lord she had brought forth a man. Later, she gave birth to another son and named him Abel. Abel became a keeper of sheep, while Cain worked the ground. In the course of time, Cain brought some of the fruits of the soil as an offering to the Lord. Abel also brought an offering from the firstborn of his flock and from their fat portions. The Lord looked with favor on Abel and his offering, but on Cain and his offering he did not look with favor. So Cain became very angry, and his face was downcast. The Lord said to Cain, "Why are you angry, and why has your countenance fallen?" He told Cain that if he did what was right, he would be accepted. But if he did not, sin was crouching at the door, desiring to control him. Cain was warned that he must rule over it. Cain spoke to his brother Abel, and while they were in the field, Cain rose up against Abel and killed him. Then the Lord said to Cain, "Where is Abel your brother?" Cain answered, "I do not know. Am I my brother's keeper?" The Lord replied, narrating the consequence of Cain's action. The blood of Abel cried out from the ground, and because of this, the ground was cursed against Cain. When he worked the soil, it would no longer yield its strength for him, and he would be a restless wanderer on the earth. Cain said to the Lord that his punishment was greater than he could bear. He feared he would be driven from the land and hidden from God's presence, and that anyone who found him would kill him. But the Lord said, narrating the protection he would place on Cain, anyone who killed him would suffer vengeance sevenfold. And so the Lord put a mark on Cain, so that no one who found him would kill him. Cain went away from the presence of the Lord and lived in the land of Nod, east of Eden. Cain knew his wife, and she conceived and gave birth to a son named Enoch. Cain built a city and named it after his son Enoch. Enoch became the father of Irad, and Irad became the father of Mehujael. Mehujael became the father of Methushael, and Methushael became the father of Lamech. Lamech married two women, Adah and Zillah. Adah gave birth to Jabal, who became the father of those who live in tents and raise livestock, and his brother Jubal, who became the father of all who play musical instruments, such as the harp and flute. Zillah gave birth to Tubal-Cain, who forged all kinds of tools out of bronze and iron. Tubal-Cain had a sister named Naamah. Lamech spoke to his wives, declaring the vengeance he had taken for himself, saying that if Cain was avenged sevenfold, then Lamech 77-fold. Adam again knew his wife, and she bore a son and named him Seth, saying, "God has appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain killed." Seth became the father of Enosh, and at that time people began to call upon the name of the Lord.